I am fully embracing mood reading this August. I have books with completely different vibes on my list. Listen, sometimes you need options, and I am so excited to share what's made it on my August TBR. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexis, Briana, and I am so glad that you're here. But how is it already August? Like, where is the time going? I'm just like, how are we already doing another TBR? But I'm really excited to share all of the books that I have planned for the month of August. I plan on mixing it up and reading some things that I typically don't read. So really excited to share that with you. And I'm also planning on doing my hybrid reading approach where I read audiobooks, I read in tandem, I also read physical and ebooks. So let's get into all of the books that I have planned for the month of August. First up, we have Eye of the World by Robert Jordan. And this is a book, listen, this book is a commitment. I thought I was going to finish it last month, did not do that. We're about halfway through, and it's the first book in the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, and it is a 15-book series if you include the prequel that was written by him and then continued by Brandon Sanderson after Robert Jordan passed. It follows essentially like a bunch of young adults who are from a small town village and are, I'm trying not to give anything away. They're essentially thrust into a world-saving quest, and that's all I'll say. It is full of magic, world building, mystery, fighting, and action, and all of those good things that you find in a really good fantasy series. I'm enjoying it so far. It is a time commitment, but I do understand why a lot of the book readers were upset, if you will, about the series, because there are a lot of things, a lot of scenes, and aspects, we'll say that, aspects of the book that were either omitted or created in the series that it just differs from the book. So really excited to continue this so I can start on the second book. I don't know if I'm going to start The Great Hunt this month. We'll see. The goal is just to finish this. We're going to start with finishing this, and if I'm up to it, then I'll start the second book in the series. Next up, we have Curvy Girl Summer by Danielle Allen, and listen, I have heard so much about this book over the last year, and at this point, I am now avoiding spoilers for both this book and its sequel. So I said, you know what, it's time to pick it up. Plus, it's August, and I think that this is like the perfect time to read a good summer romance because it just feels like fall is right around the corner. So I definitely want to pick this up. This is a contemporary romance, and it should be light, funny, fluffy, fun, and I'm planning on reading this both physically and on my ebook as well. If you've ever read Danielle Allen, please let me know down in the comment section. She's a new to me author, and I'm really excited to dig into this book. Next up, we have Church Girl by Naima Simone, and honestly, this book actually kicked a couple of books off the TBR this month because on top of already loving the cover when I saw it on Barnes, on top of already loving the summary that was on the back of the book, a couple of booktubers read this recently and loved it. So I said, oh, yep, we're reading this month. We're reading this month. So really excited about this book. If you haven't heard about this book, it's about a pastor's daughter who's always been the good girl. She's done things right. She's essentially just followed the path that's been laid out for her. But now she's starting to question things. She's starting to question just all of the teachings and what she thought she knew about life. And this book is supposed to explore things like faith and identity, and when you start asking hard questions about who you are, who you were supposed to be, and who you want to be. And I think that tension between expectations and just authentic self-discovery is something that I think a lot of people can relate to. So I'm really excited to dig into this book. It seems like it's going to be a quick one. It's not that thick. It's about, let's see, I think it is about 280-ish pages, so it seems like it's going to be a fun read. The words don't seem that small, so really excited to add this to the TBR for this month. Next up, we have Raising Good Humans by Hunter Clarke-Fields, and this is going to be my parenting read for the month. This book focuses on how can we be more mindful, conscious and intentional parents, and how can we raise emotionally intelligent kids. And as a mom, I'm always looking for resources on how I can better show up and be more intentional about how I raise my daughter. And what really stuck out to me about this book is the subtitle. It says, "A Mindful Guide to Breaking the Cycle of Reactive Parenting and Raising Kind, Confident Kids." And I think that is so important. I don't think that parenting is about necessarily being the perfect parent, but I do think it's about being conscious parents. And how do we help our kids develop emotional regulation and empathy and resilience, and how do we model the behavior we want to see? I think these are questions that I ask myself all the time because I don't want to be a parent that says, do as I say and not as I do. So I'll be reading this in audiobook form and also highlighting any sections that I see here and just reading it as I'm doing chores and driving and doing those things like that. I feel that self-help books are really great for audiobook reads because I don't know, I think you're able to get through them faster that way. So really excited to add this to the TBR for this month. So the last book on my TBR actually has a funny story connected to it. I was having a conversation with my friend and she was sharing that she has not read a fiction book in over 10 years. And I said, absolutely not. We're gonna find a book for you. We're gonna find a book for you. So she ended up finding Mrs. Wiggins by Mary Monroe, and I am inviting myself to a buddy read with her. She did not invite me, I'm inviting myself. So we're gonna read that this month and I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook. I haven't read anything from Mary Monroe, but I've heard about her writing, and I traditionally just haven't picked her books up because I don't gravitate to historical fiction. But for my friend and to get her back into fiction books, I am reading this book, okay? So if you've read anything from Mary Monroe, definitely let me know down in the comment section. What should I expect? You know, like, is this emotional or not? I'm going into this a bit blind, and I think I should because, again, I don't read much historical fiction. So really excited about adding that to the TBR. And that is my August lineup for this month. I am really excited just about the diverse reads that I have planned, and I'm really excited to finish Eye of the World this month. Let me know down in the comment section if you've read anything from any of these authors, if you read any of these books, and also be sure to drop your August TBR down in the comment section. If you've made it to this point in the video, thank you so much and welcome to the end of the video, crew. Be sure to drop a yellow heart in the comment section. I always love to know who's hung out with me until the end. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit subscribe, like the video, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a new video from me. Until the next time, happy reading. Bye, y'all.